friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into your person's next move, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is Tarot of the Mystical Moments, and pile number two is the Nature Spirit Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say there's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book private readings, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. There is going to be an extended for this reading, so let's take a look at what you can expect in the extended. We'll look at what are the delays or blocks right now, how is your person aligning to the highest possible outcome, and what will be the energy of the connection when the next move happens. Details for the extended is going to be there in the description box below if you'd like to check it out. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi Pile 1, for those of you who chose Tarot of the Mystical Moments, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty Pile 1, your person's next move towards you. Five of Pentacles, King of Swords, Judgment, Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles, Three of Swords. What is going on? Nine of Wands. All right, this could be no contact. It could also be that both of you have been at some kind of a distance. There's definitely some problem, some pain, some hurt going on. That energy is coming through very, very clear. Fork in the road, green tourmaline, knowledge, 8-3, creativity, and strength. Okay, your person's next move towards you is a little bit more internal, but it is actually going to have a ripple effect in your connection. So both of you could be at a distance. I'm definitely sensing emotional distance. It could also be no contact or separation between the two of you. Your person's next move is to go inwards. I think that your person has been distracting themselves a lot with respect to thinking about this connection, or even just understanding what went down between the two of you. Either things have actually been busy in their life, or your person has been distracting themselves instead of thinking deeply about what has gone down between the two of you. They've been avoiding it. I definitely do sense some kind of avoiding energy. And your person, what they are recognizing is that they should have started thinking about this connection a little bit before. And that realization has kind of led your person to understand that, okay, well, maybe I should stop avoiding and I should start maybe considering what I felt in this connection. What are my thoughts about what happened? Maybe if there was a fight, then how both of you handled the situation, or what was exactly the root cause of the problem. There's a lot of thinking that needs to happen on your person's end, and that is something that they have been pushing off up until now. It's kind of like time and again, your person has been at a decision point whether to think about this connection, to go within, to have clarity about what's going on in the situation, or to continue being distracted by other things, or to continue focusing on other aspects of their life. And each time, it looks like your person has been taking the route of choosing something else. And as much as your person has kind of gained some kind of stability with the other aspects of their life, that by itself is letting your person know that something's amiss. You're not supposed to be making this choice at this point in time. So it's kind of like they're feeling that internal pull within them that it is time. It is time for me to start looking within. It is time for me to understand what I am thinking and feeling about this connection, what went down between the two of us, what about the pain that I have been feeling with respect to this separation. I think that because of the pain, because we have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands, I think that the pain of this separation is something that your person has been avoiding, or I think that there were certain triggers, certain behaviors of your person that had kind of come up to the surface, and your person might be feeling a little bit ashamed to look in the mirror to kind of see how they showed up. Both of you could have been playing off of each other's energy, yes, but there's also something coming through about how your person was showing up, and something feels very misaligned. Your person has not been ready to accept or even face that side of them, or to even face why they behaved the way they did, why did they say certain things that the way they did, why both of you are in no contact. It takes a lot of strength to look at yourself in the mirror and to be honest with yourself, right? And up until now, your person has not, either they've kind of justified to themselves that, oh no, I'm not ready, or there are other aspects of my life that need my focus right now. And maybe it was true. You know, I'm not like, I'll give your person the benefit of doubt. Maybe it was true, but now it looks like other aspects of their life have kind of solidified or stabilized. So there's no excuse. That's also the message that is coming through. And one more message that's coming through is your person, the more they look back, all right, there is a bit of self-forgiveness that needs to happen on their end. That is something that they have also been delaying. Without doing that, the guilt by itself will stop your person from reaching out to you. The guilt will kind of prevent them from focusing on this connection or even reaching out to you if this is a no contact or a separation. Reconciliation will be like delayed or paused until your person learns how to look back and, you know, find the strength within them to be honest about how they showed up, to be honest about what this connection meant to them, to be honest about how this no contact has actually been feeling to them at this point in time. There is a lot that your person needs to understand, right? I am getting that either could be understanding themselves, understanding what they want, understanding this connection, or even understanding you, your point of view, how you showed up for them. So there is a lot of thoughts that your person needs to work through about this connection and about you as well. They've been delaying it, but it looks like this has been pushing them, like other aspects of their life has been pushing them. And frankly, the more that your person has been delaying thinking about this connection, the more it's feeling like a burden on them, the more they're actually hurting themselves without them recognizing that they are actually in deeper pain because they've been avoiding thinking about this connection. So up until now, if you have been, I guess, in contact with your person, as in you've been seeing them on social media or you've been seeing them in person but not really interacting, or it's that limbo phase, yeah, you would kind of sense that they don't care, or they would be not really willing to talk to you. Even if you do reach out to them, it would have been very closed off. Yeah, that's because they were not ready to face this connection. They were not ready to face what their thoughts and feelings were. And even the image that they were projecting to other people or on social media, yeah, they were genuinely engaged in other energy because they did not want to engage with this. It's kind of like if they sat still, then all thoughts and feelings about this emotion or in this connection, their emotions particularly, would come up to the surface, which is why your person kept themselves busy or distracted. So if you thought that, you know, your person was busy or they were not focused on this connection, you are absolutely on point. But now that shifts. Now it is pushing them to focus within. It is pushing them to even just understand their thoughts. It's not even necessarily about the connection or you. It's first about themselves. That is something that your person needs to get to. They're very ashamed. I'm getting so much of shame energy coming through. So maybe your person really misbehaved or was acting out of extreme misalignment, because we have the Judgment coming out. It's big energy, major arcana coming out. So I do feel it must have been very misaligned on their end for them to be this avoidant about it as well. For some of you, yes, your person could have ghosted you, but it feels bigger than that. That's the energy that's coming through. Yes, the more your person looks within, the more they'll be ready for reconciliation, pile one. But until they look within, it's going to be this closed off energy. It's going to be them forcing themselves to look at other aspects of their life. The more they engage with other aspects of their life, the more they avoid this, the more chaotic their mind and their heart is also going to be. So there is no choice actually for your person at this point in time. Even if they make another decision, it's pushing them further and further to make this decision of looking within and to understand what's actually happening on their end, what's happening within them, the thoughts, the feelings, so that they are able to kind of approach their own life with clarity. And as a result of that, approach your connection as well with fresh energy or even more aligned energy. Right? So that is what their next move is going to be. It looks like it is inevitable. But one message that's coming through is this energy, the more your person looks within, you can expect them to be more and more open to you as well. So if you've been considering reaching out to them, or if you have been in light contact with them, how you'll know that this is shifting on your person's end is when they start becoming more and more open to your energy when you reach out to them. All right. The more closed off they are, the more they're distracting themselves. That is also one more message that's coming through. Let's take a look at the extended and see what we're covering. All right, so we'll look at what are the delays and blocks right now. All right, I already did get one delay that your person is distracting themselves, so we'll kind of get more delays or more blocks. It could be on your person's end, it could also be on your end as well, so I'll keep that open. How is your person aligning to the highest possible outcome? So we'll take a look deeper at what exactly is happening on your person's end in order to push them to align, and then we'll look at what will be the energy of the connection when the next move happens. Right? So details for the extended is going to be there in the description box below if you'd like to check it out. Pile 1, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Pile 1, take care. Trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. At Pile 2, for those of you who chose the Nature Spirit Tarot, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Pile 2, your person's next move. We have the 5 of Cups, the Moon, 4 of Wands, interesting, 7 of Wands, the Sun, the Devil. Okay, I know what this is about. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, let me also get your Oracle cards. We have the 6 of Pentacles also. Okay. We have Go the Distance, Initiation, Peridot, 4141 Insight, and 53 Versatility. For majority of you, I feel like your connection has been under the wraps is also what I'm hearing. What is next? Your person's next move is to start talking more about you and your connection. It's kind of from this connection being in private, it is going to now become public. Now, even if you are in no contact, it looks like your person has resisted talking about you, talking about this connection with people around them, or even just acknowledging this connection in public as well. So whether you are in contact or not, your person's next move towards your connection is to bring this connection out to light. Your person did have a lot of fears with respect to sharing this connection, or even just making this connection public. The reason for that is your person thought that it would work against the two of you. Perhaps even at that point, your person might not have been 100% sure about this connection, and they didn't really want anyone knowing about it until your person was completely sure about how they feel about you, about this connection. Your person's next move, however that feels natural to the two of you, it is going to become public. This connection is going to become public. So if you are in no contact, your person will start talking more about you to the people around them. They will start acknowledging this connection that you once had in public. Or to the public, I guess I would say. For those of you who are in contact, you are with your person. Again, that also, maybe they'll start posting about you on social media. They'll start sharing details about your connection to the people around. Overall, there is something about being hidden that's coming to light, and that was not coming to light because of your person's insecurities, their own thought processes working against them. And your person has kind of worked through it out internally. They've kind of reached a very balanced state about sharing this connection. It's because they feel secure about your connection. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you're in contact or not, or both of you are on your own individual paths. The common theme, it seems like it envelopes all of you, is that your person is going to be more open about this connection instead of hiding it or feeling like it needs to be under wraps. It is going to be a new cycle of sorts between the two of you. I think that this dynamic between the two of you, where your person is more open about talking about your relationship, talking about your connection, or even what happened between the two of you, what didn't happen, so on and so forth. Like it's a different dynamic that you will have to navigate with respect to your connection. There'll be more eyes on your connection, whether you are together or not. That is what is, like, your person sees that future for the two of you, and they're comfortable with it. In the past, they were not. They didn't like many people knowing about this connection, or they didn't want many people knowing about this connection. Might have been very protective, but also I think it's coming from a place of insecurities. I think that your person just wasn't sure whether or not this connection would be there long term, or whether or not they wanted to be in this connection. But now that your person's very sure, it feels right to your person to share more details about this connection. For some of you, this could be an engagement as well on the cards. It could be a wedding. I am seeing something public being made about your connection. So it could even be both of you deciding to come together and making that public. Or I guess for some of you, it could be even in more subtle ways. Like with versatility, I think that there are so many different ways that this could come up. But the common theme for all of you is this connection is no longer going to be hidden from anyone. It's something that your person is going to accept, acknowledge, and even share with other people on a more, I guess, public platform is also what I'm hearing, but also just publicly they will be able to accept this connection. Like I said, it's so different, Paltu, because I'm getting varied scenarios. Like you could be dating this person, you could be in a situationship with this person, you could have fought and been in no contact, you could have just been in a limbo, you could have been in no contact, you could be separation, you could also be together with this person. There are so many different situations that are coming to my mind right now. So I'm not able to pinpoint whether this is no contact or separation. Frankly, all situations are coming through. But it's interesting how the common theme for all of you, regardless of where you are at with your connection, is the person feeling confident within themselves, feeling secure about this connection, so secure that they're willing to talk about it. They're willing to share more about it with the people around them. It's kind of like they want other people to know about this connection. So maybe they want to tell people that they are off the market. You know, it's that kind of energy that's coming through. They want to let people know about you and them. That's also one more message that is coming through. Very interesting that we have so many different dynamics, but it's the same energy coming through. Yeah, I feel like they want people to witness your connection is also something that I'm hearing. And like I said, with witnessing, it could be also marriage. I'm hearing the skies being the witness. I don't know, there's something coming through over there. But yes, that could indicate marriage for some of you, you know, to be witnessed by other people. For some of you, it's interesting. I'm seeing a courthouse, like a, what is that, city hall wedding, or a city hall, yeah, where you sign in front of witnesses. That's also something that I am seeing at this point in time. So yes, regardless of the situations, there's so many coming to my mind. My mind's kind of being flooded at this point in time. But the common theme for all of you is your person is, they want to own up to this connection. Two of Cups. Yes, I'm not surprised the Two of Cups came out. They're feeling very secure about themselves within this connection. Even if you are in no contact or contact, they want to share details about this connection. They want people to know more about this connection. It's something that's precious to them, and they're now wanting to share it with the people who care about them. They want to also share it with, they also want to own up to the connection as well. That's also one more message that's coming through. Interesting, very interesting, because so many different dynamics, same energy playing out. So your person's next move is to, depending on where both of you are at, it's about owning up to this connection. It's about making this connection public. It's about acknowledging this connection amongst the people who are important to them as well. And your person's going to do it in a very stable way. This is not erratic behavior. This is not someone who's impulsive. This is someone who's coming out as very stable. This is something that's come through out of a lot of thought process, a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplation as well. So even when your person shows up and, you know, is making this connection public between the two of you, it's going to be very systematic, very stable, and it's kind of like both of you are going to feel secure about this next step that your person is going to take with respect to your connection. Okay? So, and they're not going to go back from this. That's also one more thing. It's not, like I said, it's not very impulsive. It's like not, oh, I want to make it public today and then tomorrow, no. No, it's very consistent. It's kind of like they've thought about every other repercussion of owning up to this connection or sharing this connection with the world, is also what I'm hearing. And they're okay with it. More than okay, I think your person wants to do it. All right, let's get into what we are covering in the extended. Okay, so we'll look at what are the delays and blocks right now. How is your person aligning to the highest possible outcome? And what will be the energy of the connection when the next move happens? Details for the extended is going to be there in the description box below if you'd like to check it out. How to, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you are looking for. Both of these add up to 100. I just realized that. It's complete, whole and complete. Like you'll feel, I think that this might have been just, maybe everything was going right in your connection, but this was just what was pending, or maybe you were a little bit confused about why your person was not able to speak about this connection, not really talk about this connection to other people in their life, or even on a more public platform. But I am feeling, even if you are in no contact, this next move of your person, it feels, first off, it feels like this was a long time coming. Second, it's going to feel very natural for you as well. And number three, you're going to find some kind of happiness with this move that your person is making with respect to your connection. That's also one more thing. I think that this might be something that you've been wishing for a long time. That's also one more message that's coming, or it's taken your person quite some time to get ready to make this next step. Okay. Felt you. This is where I will leave you leave you for today. Struggle with that. And yeah, take care. Trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.